Minecraft Pocket Edition. How many memories are in those words? I don't know about you, but personally, this was the very first version of Minecraft I ever played. I discovered the game while watching YouTube and was immediately amazed by what I saw. It instantly became my favorite game. But I didn't have a computer back then. What I did have was a tablet, so I asked my mom to tell her friend's son to install Minecraft for me. And that's how I first got my hands on Minecraft Pocket Edition. To give you an idea of how old that version was, hostile mobs would attack you even in creative mode, and squids didn't even exist yet. At that time, I only knew how to play in creative. In survival, the best I could do was craft sticks and dig a hole in a mountain to survive the night. I had no idea how to craft anything else, but that didn't stop me from wanting to play more. Eventually, I learned how to craft a crafting table, started making tools, and began to progress. I got better and better at the game, but during all the time I played Pocket Edition, I never actually beat it. Later, the Bedrock Edition replaced it, and Pocket Edition remained only in the memories of players, and on pirate sites. Today, in this video, I'll be playing Minecraft Pocket Edition for the first time in 8 years. I'll relive those old memories and try to finally beat it. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get started. Here I am, in the Minecraft Pocket Edition menu. To me, this menu feels more familiar than any Java Edition menu. These old settings, I still remember them perfectly. And compared to modern Bedrock, there's basically nothing here. As you can see, the version is 1.0.9, and I chose it for a reason. This was the first version of Pocket Edition where you could actually beat the game. It introduced the end and elytra, which in Java terms means it's equivalent to the 1.9 update. I always thought you could beat the game before that, but turns out you couldn't. The end didn't even exist yet. So, let's create a new world and start the playthrough. These old world settings. Ah, nostalgia. Here I am in the world. And honestly, playing Pocket Edition on an emulator is quite an experience. The game was never designed for PC, so I have to control everything with that little circle joystick. Still, it feels nostalgic. First things first, chopping some trees. And just look at this old inventory. After playing Java Edition, it feels so unusual, but I like that here you just pick the items you want to craft. Super useful for beginners, like I used to be. Just for fun, I decided to chop some birch trees to see if this version already had different wood types. And to my surprise, it did. I could have sworn they were added much later. Next goal, get a full set of iron armor and tools. I got lucky, the first cave I entered already had iron and coal. But before mining it, I crafted stone tools. In total, from that first cave, I walked out with over 30 coal and 13 iron. Not bad, but I needed more, so I went looking for another cave. On my way, I found a sheep. Great, because I really needed a bed, but unfortunately, it was the only one around. It started getting dark, and I still hadn't found another cave. To make things worse, I decided to jump into a canyon, and when I tried to climb back up using blocks, it was a real challenge. You have to time the jumps perfectly. Just as I was almost at the top, a zombie suddenly dropped on me from above. I hadn't even seen it, and I barely survived, so I decided to water drop back down. I tried climbing up again in another spot, and the exact same thing happened. Apparently, in this version, zombies can sense where you are and start walking toward you. Also, I discovered that zombies here can swim, which honestly surprised me, because I don't remember that at all. By the end of the night, I finally found another cave, but it was empty. While exploring, I noticed a strange bug. Some of my blocks duplicated in the inventory. Not an actual dupe, just a visual glitch. I crafted a furnace to smelt my iron and cook my food, and while waiting, I decided to explore nearby caves, only to stupidly fall into one of them. With just one heart left, I got finished off by a skeleton. Luckily, I hadn't wandered far from spawn and quickly got back. And it was worth it. That cave had a decent amount of iron. From all the smelted ore, I crafted myself an iron chestplate, boots, helmet, and pickaxe, but I still needed more iron for pants, a flint and steel, and a sword. After heading outside to gather more food, night fell again, and I found another cave. This one had way more mobs. I almost died, but it was packed with coal and iron. Seriously, mobs in this version just know where I am. I'd be hiding in some corner, and out of nowhere, a zombie would come right at me, and it happened more than once. Anyway, The iron I found there was enough for everything I needed, and I even had some left over. Now I could start preparing for the nether, but first, I still needed to find one more sheep to make a bed. It took me a whole day to find that last sheep, but finally, I did it. I crafted a bed, and in this version, no matter what color wool you use, the bed is always red. I'm sure the veterans remember that. Now I'm facing an equally difficult task, finding a lava source to build a portal. Forget everything I said about sheep, this is the real challenge. While searching for lava, I came across a village, and in this version, the only place with a chest is the blacksmith's house. Inside, I found an iron sword and a bunch of bread. But here's the fun part, just a few hundred blocks away, there was a desert temple. That's some insane luck. There wasn't anything too special in the temple, aside from a golden apple, but hey, that's still nice. After many minutes of searching, I finally found a lava source, and just look at that old lava texture. And the water too. Such nostalgia. Now, all that's left is to build the nether portal, which in Pocket Edition is a real pain. I misclicked a few times, but eventually, I managed to finish it. And here I am, in the old nether. This was way before the nether update, so there are no fancy biomes or new mobs, just zombie pigmen and ghasts. I needed to find a fortress, and it took me a long time, but I finally did. The blaze spawner was near the start, and I needed 7 blaze rods, just to be safe. I got them fairly quickly, though it definitely wasn't easy. Fighting mobs with this kind of control is no joke. On my way back, I found another village, and another temple. In the temple, there were enchanted books, but I didn't need them, and there was also another golden apple, which definitely wouldn't hurt to have. Now, probably the hardest part of the whole run, getting ender pearls. During my entire playthrough, I hadn't seen a single enderman. I needed at least 14 pearls, and killing endermen here is extremely difficult. If you're not standing in water, it's practically impossible. Even in water, it's far from easy. Eventually, I gathered enough pearls and crafted the Eyes of Ender. It was time to find the stronghold. The portal was pretty far away, right beneath a village, actually. I activated it and immediately set a bed nearby, but silverfish kept spawning even with torches placed, and they ended up killing me. Luckily, my bed checkpoint worked, and I respawned right there. Upon entering the end, I realized I got really lucky with my spawn. After climbing up, I tried to destroy the crystals, but it didn't go too well. The dragon was attacking me constantly, and of course, I died. I ran back to get my items and continue the fight, but I couldn't reach them in time, and that happened several times in a row. Eventually, I got tired of it and decided to use this command to make things easier. And yes, in the most honest way possible, I destroyed all the crystals and started fighting the dragon. By the way, I noticed something interesting. When you shoot arrows at the dragon while it's perched on the portal, the arrows bounce off and catch fire. I honestly don't remember that mechanic, and I'm not even sure if it existed in Java or still does, but I saw it here for the first time. In the end, I honorably defeated the dragon and officially beat Minecraft Pocket Edition. And to be honest, it wasn't easy. Even with cheats at the end, fighting mobs and gathering resources with this kind of control is a real challenge. Playing Minecraft Pocket Edition is truly only comfortable on a phone. It's not the same as Bedrock. This is pure, old school, mobile Minecraft. But I'll say this, I really enjoyed it. I got to relive the old days and had a great time. And on that note, I'll be wrapping up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, good luck to everyone, and goodbye.